Hello everyone and welcome back to my heavenly babies. My name is Angel and I am back today, as you see, to do an unboxing of some diapers. No, I'm just kidding. No, we've got a trade baby here. I did a trade with somebody new off of Facebook, and I will put up her name on the screen. I was excited to do the trade with her because I have been searching for this baby. I've had a few in my collection, but it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted this one specifically done a certain way, and so I was in search again of one. I had sold the two I had. I sold the first one, got another one, sold that one, and I hope that this one now is the one that I'm looking for. If it's not, I'm going to end up selling, and I'm going to just get the kit and paint it myself and do it the way and what I'm envisioning. But this one pretty much looked like what I was envisioning, so hopefully it is. There isn't a big box opening with this one because it was just a trade, so I do believe it's just the baby dressed. So, and I do have a light on my forehead right now, the one I used to Reborn, so if it's moving around, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just, let's see if I can get it to go a little wider. I think that's as far as it goes. But anyways, it just helps because I don't have the light on my ring light, so I'm going to get a new one. But if it does jiggle around like that, I apologize. I just want you guys to be able to see really good, and so do I. All right, and it's late here in the evening. I got here late. This is actually a day late. It's funny, when she got this particular one in a trade, it was late getting to her too, and then it was late getting to me. So we're going to say a little prayer. Jesus, I pray that this baby is okay and everything is fine, and nothing wrong with this baby. All right, so let's go ahead and open. I don't think it's going to show the gender. We'll do that after, but 1, 2, 3. So it is in just a Walmart bag here, just to protect it. And I believe everything would be in here. Let's see, we do have a little partial here. All right, so let's put it aside. And we're going to get the boppy set up, so give me one moment. Adjust this light to maybe go out a little more. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, but it's the one I use for painting and rooting. So I thought, well, I'll just keep it on my head because I was in the middle of rooting a silicone. And I thought, well, I want to get this one opened up here. I've been waiting and excited. So I just thought, well, I can use my ring light to light things up. So for starters, we do have the baby wrapped twice in bags. So thank you for that. We did get a cute little outfit for Thanksgiving. It says, I'm thankful for my mommy. And it has a matching little pair of pants with the turkey on the butt. That's really cute. And this is a size 3-month Carter. So that's adorable. This is a little bit of a bigger baby, even though it looks like it's small. This is a bigger baby, like a 0 to 3 month baby. So let's go ahead and get this one out. And like I said, I'm nervous, but I was just so drawn to this one. Out of the ones that were offered to me, there was one particular one that was offered to me, and I was so excited because it was exactly what I was looking for. It was even painted hair. This one is rooted, and I do love rooted hair. Don't get me wrong, but the way I wanted this doll specifically done, the painted hair gave it more of that look, and I'll explain. But this one still kind of has that look, like I said, with the rooted hair on it. But yeah, so I wanted that one, but when the lady had messaged me, I messaged her back, and I didn't hear back from her till like the evening. She said, I'm sorry, it's sold. So I didn't know she had it up for sale, but people were offering me this particular sculpt, a few of them, and none of them were meeting my standards, but then this one did. And then I almost didn't do it because of the trade I was going to do for it. And I wanted to make sure and all of that. And then after I told her probably not, then I went back the next day. I was praying. I'm like, oh, I'm just so drawn to this one. So I really want this one. So hopefully it's everything I want, and I won't have to search anymore or have to get a kit and do it. So they do still own this kit. It's not sold out yet. They do still have it. And I would have to do it myself then to get the look that I'm looking for. But I do like babies from other artists. Being an artist myself, if you understand, it's just like a chef. I always explain that, like a chef. They're great cooks, but believe me, they'd probably rather have food done by another chef than their own, food. They want somebody to enjoy their food, where when I do the art, I want somebody to enjoy my art, and I want to get babies from other artists. But it doesn't mean that I would never paint a baby. I have a few in my collection I love. It's just that I gravitate more when it's not my own art, because I just feel almost like conceited. You know what I mean? I just get that little conceit in me. It's like, well, I want somebody else to enjoy this baby, So, all right, enough talking. We're going to get into it. We do have a baby boy here. With the green here. It could be a boy or a girl, but it is a baby boy. And this is how I wanted this one too. It was as a boy, this particular sculpt. A lot of people have it as a girl, but I want it as a boy. And I love the weight of it. This baby is heavy. And that's how I like this particular one to be heavy. So we'll get like this, see if the head is covered. Yep, let's get out real quick. Pull out the COA. All right, and if it showed, I would have gotten rid of it, but we do have a diaper on the head. All right, so here we go. We'll start off with, look at this outfit, how cute it is. It says woof. It's got a dog on it. It's like a light brown, perfect for the fall, and cute little gray pants that got dogs on it, and it says woof, woof, woof all over the place. So let's go ahead and take off the pants and look at the art. Aw, I'm sure you guys know right away what baby this is just by that stretched out leg. I'm going to make sure that he is fully in frame so you guys can see that. Yeah, see, he's not. And yep, my light is blocking that out. Sorry. Make sure he's fully in framed. And then you guys will get to see him better when I go back. But I want to make sure he's in. So far, the art is pretty. Very, very pretty. I do like the art. It does have the blemishes, the mottling, the veining. Bluing on the bottom of the foot, that's gorgeous. Oh yeah, a lot of veining in here and mottling. Gorgeous baby. Yes, it's one of my favorites too, the Levi. I've always liked Bonnie Brown collection. This is a Bonnie Brown. I love the Levi. That's my all-time favorite baby is the Levi, and I actually have a few of them. A few authentic, a few that are not. But I love each and every one. I even have a full body silicone version and in a boy, and I also have a girl that I'm going to be painting for my collection of the Levi. That's my all-time favorite. This would be the second by Bonnie Brown is this one. And like I said, I had a couple. They just weren't meeting my standard, what I was looking for. So let's keep looking at this one. You know, it's got that famous finger. Wow, this art is beautiful. Yeah, I do like the art. The nails are beautiful. The toes are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love the coloring on it. The matting is really good on it. There's no shiny spots on this baby. Gorgeous. Oh, buddy, I hope that you are exactly what I'm looking for. And like I said, I really wanted this one as a boy. I did have two versions. One was a boy, and it was an AA version, and I had one as a girl, and she was a redhead with rooted hair, and the other one, the AA boy, was painted hair. Still wasn't what I was looking for, but you'll know as soon as we open. I'm sure you guys already know what baby this is. So let's go ahead and get this diaper off the face. And go 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, you guys, it's Sashkia. Oh my goodness, are you ever pretty? Oh my goodness. And it looks like he's just starting to get little teeth coming in, I think, or if that's the look. I'm gonna take my glasses off here so I can see better. Oh no, that might be the gums, or maybe the look of little teeth coming in. What I really want with the Sashkia is the look of a baby version. You know, I want it to look more baby-like. I do have a brush here and a comb because he's got travel hair, but the hair is nice and thin. I wanted it to be thin looking. I do love the blonde. I do love the blue eyes. That's really cute. I wanted my Sashkia not to look like the ones I had looked more like 6-month-old babies, and a lot of people do the Sashkia to look a little older. I wanted this one to be more of a, I do like the hair too. The hair's pretty. Very, very pretty. But like I said, I wanted it to look more baby-like, so more like a 1 to 2 month old. And I'm feeling that this one does look more like that. I'm sure you guys probably agree that he does look more younger, and that's what I wanted, was a younger look of him. And I just want to see if he's in frame good for you guys. Should turn his face. He definitely does appear to have that younger look. Let's keep the light on him. That younger look of what I was looking for. He is adorable. Wow, he's cute. So let's get him up to the screen here, and hopefully I can keep the light on him so you guys can see him good when I bring him up. So there is his beautiful face. I have to look at him. I can't really look, but there's his beautiful face. He does have the look of like gums coming in, or teeth coming in the gums. But I do like the look of that. He's got the wetness in there. Those beautiful glass eyes. They are glass eyes in the blue. The beautiful blonde hair. Now, I just did it quickly. I will go through and comb it better. But he does have, if you look, it is, whoops, it is more baby, finely rooted. And that's what I want. It's just wet because I, of course, did the, I sprayed it. So, yeah, but as I go around, you see it is more finely rooted. I do like that. Not rooted all the way up to the front, which is cute. But look at him. Look at that art. It's really pretty. The eyebrows are beautiful. The redness around him is beautiful. He does not have rooted lashes, but I don't mind that. on the Sashkia, especially wanting it more baby-like, and him being a blonde, he doesn't really need it, but I can root some if I need to, or I might paint. I might do a little paint and do some painted eyelashes. But so far, I do like him. The lip color, little bit less than what I would have liked, so I can always lighten that. I just don't like to change somebody else's art, but we do not know who the artist is on this one. Like I said, she got it in trade, and from the person she got it from didn't know either, so we don't know who the artist is. So I could probably do it and then give him a milk blister. I do want him to have that. I might have to do that on there. Other than that, I do like the way he's looking. Look at his beautiful hands and the art there. I'll keep looking so you guys can see that. The art there and the art on the hand, all the mottling and bluing. And over here, we've got the mottling and like the blemishes, the bluing. Look at like on the finger there. How pretty is that? And then the fingertips there. And then as we go up, you can see his legs with all the color. Like I said, no shiny spots on him. There's the bottom of that foot and the bottom and side, you know, like the mottling and everything. You see the veining and mottling and blemishes. Gorgeous. The feet, the bottom of that foot. Let me make sure I put a light on it. Good for you guys. Look at that beautiful bluing. I always love that bluing. And then this side of the leg has really pretty veining and mottling as well. So he definitely does have the look more of a baby Sashkia. Like I'm saying, like more of like a 1 to 2 month old. I'm going to have to like just spend some time with it. You know, try to grow like that bond to see if he is more of like that baby version of like a month. I'm no more than like 2 months old. I want it no more than like 2 months old. So I'm going to just see how I feel about it. And if not, then again, he'll probably go up for sale or trade to see if I can find another one, or probably sell. And then I will just get the kit and do one myself. But so far, I am liking the look of him. I do feel he is much more baby-like than the ones I had. The redhead one I had that I called Ginger, she had 2 teeth. His just look like they're just starting to break the skin. And I can always paint over that so that you don't see that, because I'd rather him not have that look. She actually had teeth. So we knew she was older and she had all that full hair. And then the other one I had was painted hair and it was an AA. That one was nice too, but again, just looked older to me, just had the older look. This one definitely looks more baby. And so I like that. Here is the COA. This is the second edition of the Sashkia. And so, yeah, if I get the kit and have to do it, then yeah, it would have to be the second edition, I believe. But this was February to July 2016. So this kit's been around for a long time. Yes, it has. And this is this baby, I believe. How big is this baby? I want to say 22 inches. I'm not sure. I'll put the information up on the screen. But anyways, I already had this little boy's name all picked out. I am going to call him, and it'll be right there on the screen. We're going to call him Chase Alexander. I just saw Chase immediately when I seen the photographs of him. I even had a name for him before I even knew if we were going to do the trade, knew if she liked the baby, the ones that I was offering and all of that, and wasn't sure, but I already had his name. So when I decided that I probably wasn't going to do it, because I just want to be sure, you guys, I just want to be sure before I let a baby go out of my collection, because they're all babies I really love. I really do like him, and he does give me the feel of the baby, and I love the name Chase for him. Like I said, Chase just hit me instantly. So everybody help me welcome Chase into our family, and I really hope this will be the last Sashkia I have to look for or have to do one to get that baby look, if you understand what I'm saying, that younger Sashkia. So a month to 2 months, no more than 3, but right there around the month to 2 month. And I would say that that's about what he looks, probably about a month to 2 months old, and that's what I really like. So yeah, buddy, you're adorable. So we give you some snuggles. Yeah, hi, you're really cute. He is weighted decently. Like I said, he's got not too much of a flop, but a little bit of flop to his head. That's funny. His hair gets messed up, but he does have nice hair, nicely rooted hair and all of that. And he is cute, but we're going to give him a snuggles. And then, definitely, buddy, you took so long to get here. Yeah. But yeah, look at how adorable he is, you guys. I hope he's within frame here for you. He definitely does have that more baby look, and I am pretty happy with him. I really am. There are a few things I can do. Like I said, I normally don't like to touch somebody else's art, but when I don't know the artist, I could probably do a few things. So the lip color was something I wasn't too sure about. So I do want to get that a little bit more of a lip color. It is pretty, but I want to lighten it down a little bit, give him a milk blister, get rid of those teeth, and maybe just paint some eyelashes. Just to give him a little bit, because I like the painted better. I think it looks more baby-like. And then we're going to decide in his hair if I'm going to go a little shorter with it, or keep it at the length it is. But other than that, he's good. He's very, very good. Yes, you are, Chase. Yeah. Are you going to finally be my Sashkia that stays here? Huh? Are you finally going to be the Sashkia that stays? Yeah, say, you want to stay with me because you took a long time to get here. Yes, you did. So I'm just lining him up. I probably should face him at the camera so you guys can see him. Let's see if I can get him to look up at the camera. But anyways, hopefully he is looking at you guys. He is adorable and he is more baby-like to me, and I'm very, very happy. Right now, I'm very happy. So hopefully, let's see. Yeah, the glass beads don't go all the way up, so I'm going to add more glass beads for sure. Neither do the arms, almost. But it stops a little above the elbow and a little above the knee it stops. So I'm going to add more to give him more weight. Maybe a little bit more in the head because being a younger, the head would be a slight floppy. So I might add a little bit more weight to the head, but if not, I'm going to definitely add a little bit more in the body. I think right now he feels to me about 6.5, maybe 7 pounds. I'd like to make him closer to like 8 pounds and just, have him a little bit heavier and more realistic to be a baby of that age. But yeah, he's pretty cute. Yes, you are, buddy. You are. So far I am pretty happy. But yeah, thank you so much. What was her name? I want to say her name was Grace. I'm going to put it up on the screen what her name was. I just can't remember. But thank you so much for the trade. I do really like him. I am happy. I know you were worried, but I am very happy with him. And I thank you for doing the trade with me. Thank you for the outfit. Thank you for the outfit he came in. And yeah, he definitely is what I was looking for. I may change a few things as an artist, but like I said, if I knew the artist, I wouldn't. I'd be leaving it. But because I don't, I want to change just a couple little things on it. Other than that, he's perfect. So hopefully we'll be able to fall in love with this one and not have any issues and not have to search for another one or buy a kit, and have to paint and get that baby look that I'm looking for. All right, you guys, he's going to blow everybody a kiss. Mwah. He loves all the aunties and uncles and grandmas and grandpas and all of his little cousins. I love you guys as well. But mwah. But remember who loves you the most, and that is God. Always turn to God. Make God number one in your life. It's so important. Our world is getting worse and worse every day, like we talk about. That means Jesus is returning, and you only get one opportunity once he returns. It's either heaven or hell, and if he comes back before that, then you have to serve seven years in tribulation. Read that in the last book of the Bible, which is Revelations. It talks about you think it's horrible now. It'll be horrible when the devil is actually here. People will believe that he is Christ, but he's the Antichrist. He's the devil actually walking this earth. And you will not be able to have church, Bible studies, all of that. I mean, that's not going to happen. So it'll be a lot harder to be a Christian. So please, please just get right today and leave with Jesus, or when your time is up, you only get heaven or hell, you guys. That's what I keep saying. And I'm not going to back down on it. That's what the Bible says. There's no such thing as a Big Bang Theory. I mean, it makes more sense about the Lord than a Big Bang Theory that somebody just blew up and everything fell into place. God created everything. He is real. And he, was all 100% God, left the heavens, came to this earth, and was born in the Virgin Mary as Jesus Christ, now God's son, to literally die on a cross at the age of 33 so that we could be forgiven of our sins. And by the time his death was over on that cross, the whippings, the beatings, everything they did to him, he was unrecognizable because of the sins we commit. He took them on for us. So it's the least we can do to believe and turn our hearts over to him. Could somebody do that for you? Absolutely not. Somebody could not go through. I mean, people have sacrificed. I mean, we got people that serve in the, are in the service and sacrifice their life every day. But what Jesus did for all of us, he did it for the whole world so that we all could have an opportunity to enter the kingdom. But we are all going to be judged, and we have to live our life right, not just believe, because even Satan believes in the Lord. You know what I mean? Believes in God, but that doesn't mean he's making it to heaven. There's much more than just believing. And so you really need to study the word. I've been reading again while I'm rooting, listening to the Bible and all that. It's like my 7th time. I'm going to keep doing it. And I just love it. I do. But even I got growth. And we'll never get enough for God. We'll never do enough for God. But he loves us. That's why he did what he did. So let's just continue to get our growth, to live right and righteous for him, humble ourselves, be kind-hearted souls. Let's not be mean or talk behind people's back. Be nice and pray for your enemies. It's important to do that. You're never going to have everybody that's going to love you, but let's pray for our enemies and be kind to everybody. None of us are perfect, and none of us live in a brick house. We all live in glass houses. We all fall short of the glory of God. We all get mad. We all make mistakes. We all sin. Okay? So not a one of us should be throwing stones at anybody. We all need to just be kind and loving. And even for the enemy, it doesn't mean you have to hang out with that person, but please pray for that person every day for them to get right with God too, because we want everybody in heaven, no matter what. God loves all us sinners. He just doesn't like the sin itself, you know. So none of us are perfect. All right, you guys, sorry for the long chat. I just, want to just talk a little bit more about God, as I haven't been doing that in the videos, and I'm just feeling it on my heart. And, you also don't want to be like the pagan, standing on the street talking about the Lord, but not doing it behind closed doors. I talk to God a lot. I am very imperfect, but I'm trying to build that beautiful relationship with God. And I 100% believe I love the Lord, and I thank him for what he did. And I just, want to make him happy while I'm here on earth. So yeah. All right, you guys, we're going to get going, but everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Now stay tuned. I'll do some photos at the end of him.